Welcome back to A Toda Madre. We are back, and we're here back with who?
Evelyn.
And the brother Will.
Oh.
And the brother Will with his unscripted hot takes. We're getting close to WrestleMania. WrestleMania is this Saturday and this Sunday. Night 1, night 2. I'm going to try to get all the matches. Before that, Evelyn,
Yes.
did you like how Liv Morgan got that beautiful bump in her head?
No, I actually hated that. And I hated that the fact that the Judgment Day, well, the remaining of the members of the Judgment Day, was laughing at her because of the bump. And that made me really mad. Especially Daddy
But
Dog.
that's only because you're a fan, though. Because I found it hilarious.
How dare you? You disrespected me.
I disrespected Liv Morgan. No, but when I was watching Raw when that happened, and when I saw that thump, I was like, "Ooh!" I'm like, I knew that it was a real shot. What I didn't know is how bad it was until I started seeing the replays on Instagram, on Facebook, and I was like, "Man, I mean, you can hear that thump." Like, I don't know if you got to see it in slow motion.
Yeah.
Nah, she don't have social media like that, so she's only seen like the YouTube clip, obviously, of the whole push, and then
Okay, it's understandable.
Live action, I guess you would say, like no slow mo, none of that.
It's understandable for her not to have social media because she is young. But hey, low key, this was a very, very bad build to WrestleMania. I don't think I was hyped enough. Maybe because I'm not a Cody fan. Maybe because the CM Punk versus Roman lost steam. The ladder match didn't really get promoted, other than Penta saying ladder match. The Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley, no bueno. Drew McIntyre and Neste Way, of course, Melo losing his title to freaking Sami Zayn. That was horrible. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch, I kind of don't care for. The chicks, the Irresistible Force, that might be fun. Who else did I miss? Oba Femi. It's the only good thing. And the Demon versus Dominic, I don't think he should use the Demon for Dominic. I don't think Dominic is good at all for him to deserve the Demon. But that's me just talking smack. I'm pretty sure Evelyn has a different take because she's a Dirty Dom fan.
Well, I used to be. I don't like him no more.
Oh, why is that? What made you change your fan at it? Because I remember you used to say that he was your boyfriend.
What? No, he wasn't. But I don't know. I started not liking him no more.
You're just not into him?
Yeah.
Is it his dirty ways?
I guess. I don't know.
All right. How about you, William? How'd you believe
I mean, I agree with the whole build. I mean, sometimes she'd be watching AAA on Saturdays, and sometimes that's more entertaining than WWE itself. So I mean, I sent you the clip of some TikToker talking about the Grandes not being at WrestleMania, which we both agree. Like, yeah, at this point, the crowd in Mexico will react better to that than the crowd here at the States, or in this case, in the States, in Vegas. So it's definitely the right move for that match, mask versus mask over in Mexico. And I'm starting to lean towards we're never gonna see Kaiser again. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have the mask for the rest of his career, potentially. But the rest of the actual WrestleMania card build-up, I don't know if it, like you said, it felt very dry, very slow, very not there. Like something's missing.
It's just the way that it's portrayed. Like in Mexico, because they allow el Grande Americano to speak and all that in Spanish, be himself. He's more likable when he comes in as a face. But then over here on WWE, he's a heel. And he's a boring heel. Like no one cares for him, and no one cares for Chad Gable as the original. Like I just believe that he lost so much traction, and the way that it was built, it was kind of boring. Like it was really boring in WWE. I was gonna say in America, but in WWE, I didn't like the build, and that's why for me the build over here, even though if Chad Gable loses, which he should, I don't think he's gonna get the pop or the reaction that is Chad Gable. Because no one, I don't know if Triple A knows Chad Gable like that. I don't think he does.
But even, yeah, I mean, you're right in that sense. Yeah, because you're right. Over here, they would get a pop for Chad Gable, but maybe it's not even Chad Gable, But regardless, it's you're right. That pop, you're right. Obviously, people like Kaiser over there more, and it's potentially that. It's potentially the fact that you're using the bad words, the Mexican bad words. You're using the Mexico lindo querido or whatever, you'd be saying like, so like you said, he's more likable over there. So yeah, the story for over there, it's better. Like again, I think we're on the same page of over here. It's like, yeah, Chad Gable would get a pop, but the overall story for the entirety, people really don't care about it out here.
No one cares. No, unfortunately, no one cares. And maybe it's not unfortunately, right? Because at the end of the day, they are wrestlers. And they're always gonna wrestle wherever they want. That's why I was thinking of something. I'm like, when you brought up the Ludwig character, I'm like, the character, the actor, for the wrestler. I'm like, do you think they care where they wrestle? Like, for instance, I'm big in Mexico. I'm big in AAA, but technically the WWE is Hollywood, is the blockbuster movie, is the main event. Do you think you would want to leave Ludwig as a side character and become this big grande thing not pun intended, my bad, this big star in fucking AAA?
I mean, it's technically WWE, technically you're under the umbrella, and you're still gonna have appearances in WWE. I don't see why he wouldn't. I'm pretty sure it's like MJF. Like, do you continue being in AEW as the main person for AEW, or do you join WWE and just become a nobody?
Yeah, that's so a lo que voy. I'm like, when you say this, I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm like, I don't know if Ludwig can do that. I don't know if it's in his heart to not continue as a grande. And as a grande, I'm sorry, but you are more of an interesting character. Like, you're more likable, but like Ludwig, I didn't really hate you. I found you annoying, and you would put up good performance. You had a nice body. That's it. Good eyes, nice hair. But sometimes I felt like his body was too big for his legs, so it kind of bothered me when I saw him. I'm like, no, I don't want to. I'm like, I can fast forward your matches, but yeah, Emmeline.
Yes.
Obviously, it's not in WrestleMania, but I don't know when I'm gonna see you next time. Mask versus Mask. Who's gonna win, El Grande or El Original?
El Original.
El Original is gonna win.
Yeah.
El Grande is gonna get his mask removed. Oh, I haven't been thinking about that. I think WWE, just because they want to pop, they might go that direction. But Chad Gable, not good. I don't know. Maybe it's not Chad Gable, right? Like how Will said. Maybe it's not Chad Gable.
I mean, maybe to get a pop from Mexico, yeah, Ludwig loses to get the pop from Mexico, But at the same time, it's like, where do you go with this Grande Americano character for Gable?
Yeah,
maybe like, he's not getting a pop here in the States, and he's not getting a pop in Mexico. They don't like him over there. So really, where do you go from here?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it doesn't make any sense for him to do it, and unless WWE wants to get rid of the character, which they have a gold mine. I can see El Grande Americano, the AAA Mega Campeón. I can see him as that and running it over there. I can see him, pero I'm like, if they don't care about that, if WWE doesn't give a shit, well, I can see them getting rid of it. That freaking match between Penta and Vikingo was badass, bro. I saw that. I'm like, I have to look it up. I'm like, I need to see these fools wrestle. And I saw the whole thing, and that was a beautiful ass match.
I mean, the thing is, we obviously knew the outcome to that match. Everybody knew it was gonna be Penta winning.
See, there's many matches that you know the outcome. Don't get like, okay, for instance, I don't want to touch on the predictions, but when I see the Liv Morgan, the way that the company pushes her, and Steve Aker, that was not a big deal as she was in NXT. Like, yeah, I can see where they're gonna push her because she has a stable with Roxana, with freaking Raquel, where we can have a triple threat in SummerSlam pushing towards that where they break up for the belt. Like I can see a storyline for her to win. So for me, it's predictable that she would win, Liv Morgan. Do I want that? Hell nah. But MLM, I want to save that for last, almost for last, because I know that you love Liv. So I'm not even gonna. That was just me talking to William, right? So let's get to it, please. Let's get to the predictions. Night one. Para empezar, wait. I want to know something. You guys are not gonna watch WrestleMania?
So we're missing out for two reasons. One's ESPN. Obviously, we don't have ESPN. I would potentially watch it on my phone with a VPN. However, Saturday we do have other things to take care of. You know, it's
what other things? What are more important than WrestleMania?
We got church service that we have to attend on Saturday night.
Church service is always every Saturday. You can wait. WrestleMania is only one.
It's a youth church, service, so obviously for this one. And then on Sunday, Saturday morning you have the soccer games, for her and for her brothers. And then Saturday evening we have church service. Sunday we have the twins' birthday party.
They can wait. You can push it for another week.
I mean, we almost canceled it because we had gone for a trip for spring break, so it's like, well, we gotta have a party for you guys. We didn't choose this. We want a party. We didn't even choose to go on vacation. I'm like, right.
That's true. You have to give them a choice. Well, I mean, it's understandable. I might miss maybe night one because I might be doing a carne asada at my mom's. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. It might be at my place.
It's called you turn it on and have it as background noise, bro. You don't have to sit there and watch it. You could just be like, okay, and that's it. You don't have to.
Okay. So for instance, look, the only ones I'm interested for night one. I don't care for the Vision match. I care for the Vaquer match. I don't care for the A-League match. Irresistible Force, I don't care about it. Seth Rollins, I care. And the Cody Rhodes, I mean, I'll see it. So like out of 7 matches, I only care about 3. So yes, in a way I can miss night one. So I'm not really crying or tripping about it. I am more of a guy on night 2. Wait a minute. When is Drew and Drew McIntyre's also on night 1.
Night 1, yeah.
Okay, so there's 7 matches in night 1. I'm interested in Jacob, Vaquer, Seth Rollins, and Cody. So 4 matches. That's the ones. And the Seth Rollins, am I really interested? I feel like Braun Breaker's gonna show up, and I'm gonna hate that.
I mean, I would be in the opposite end of the spectrum where I would be only interested to see Braun Breaker come back and interfere against Seth Rollins.
Yes, but if you're pushing for Gunther to be this badass monster that is going to lead towards maybe a SummerSlam match versus Brock Lesnar, you need to show that he's a monster against your top echelon guys. I'll be mad if Braun Breaker comes up, especially if Seth Rollins is about to win.
The thing is, it's not... Gunther's not being built as that. Gunther's being built as, hey, you're retiring every old person there is.
So he's only
old prime Seth Rollins with a about to retire Brock Lesnar. It's matter of fact, Obafemi with Brock Lesnar. We're gonna talk about in a minute.
We're saving him for a minute because that match is they're the ones who sold me for WrestleMania.
I mean,
that build does not have any words and is built amazing. Bammy.
Right, we'll get into it in a minute. But yeah.
Yes. Okay. So let's talk about night 1. The Vision, obviously, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and Show Speed versus the Usos, Jimmy, Jay, and L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm a big LA Knight fan, so I'm really pissed off he's in this match. Like, you don't have no idea how pissed off I am that he's in this match.
It could be worse. He could be missing Mania.
Along
with Sky.
At least he gets the celebrity match, I guess,
I mean, the first celebrity match, because I'm pretty sure McAfee's going to be in there in another one, and Jelly Roll's going to come out.
Is Jelly Roll? I don't think they put him in a WrestleMania match.
No, he's not in the match, and obviously neither is McAfee, but I'm sure they're both going to get involved somehow, which then will lead to a tag team match at wherever with both.
And Tom Brady.
I mean, maybe he comes out in the speed match, to fight Logan Paul.
I honestly, the Vision's gonna win. It's the celebrities are gonna win. There's no way why the Usos should win this one. Maybe Braun Break. No, that would ruin the Seth Rollins thing. Maybe Bronson Reed does a surprise return. Or or maybe the "I curse you." You are cursed. You are cursed. Maybe comes out and for some reason he curses the Usos. But I have the Vision winning. They need a big W, right? And they need a big W now. So
They
this
have
is
a big, what do you mean? They just got a big W. They got the titles. That is
yes,
the big
it's not a
W.
big W.
It was clean. I mean, it was sort of clean. You know how they
Okay.
won.
I would say they need momentum out of that big W.
Okay, that's different. Yes.
There you go. They need more momentum because the Vision is just like injury after injury after injury, and it was just a stable that was flopping. And now with this celebrity stable, I'm like they need to continue with that momentum. So I have the Vision winning. Emmeline, tell me your opinion about Logan Paul as the greatest celebrity wrestler of all time.
Okay, so I don't really like Logan Paul, but I think the Vision's gonna win. The Vision is gonna win. I feel like I don't know how, but someone or something's gonna interfere, which would lead the Usos like distracted, which cause a roll up. 1, 2, 3, they win.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be Braun Breakers. It's gotta be Bronson Reed, who you're saying, unless it's a new member for the Vision. Who else would be for Vision?
I mean, I think you're. I mean, I don't think it'll be Von Rigger, but you know, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't think. I think it's gonna be a clean win in this case for the Vision. I don't see no interference. It's just gonna be a clean, fair win. And matter of fact, who's getting the pin? Speed on who? On LA Knight.
No.
Why? Because Triple H doesn't like LA Knight, and why? Because who's the celebrity in the match?
I show Speed.
It's not gonna be the Usos. The Usos already clean, already beat the. I mean, it's not gonna be the Vision. They already beat the Usos like nothing, you know. So it's gonna be, hey, who's getting the pin? Speed on LA Knight.
And you know what? I am looking forward to I show Speed. You know, I'm not a fan of him. Honestly, I fucking hate the kid. Well, I don't hate the kid. I just like his way that he is. But what after I saw with Randy Orton how when he was doing the little bit of wrestling and all that, I was like, I want to see what he can actually bring because the kid is very athletic. I'll give him that. That kid is fucking athletic.
He's athletic to a certain extent. Let's not get carried away. We all know all those videos that he's posting out that he's racing that one Olympic runner. We all know that runner wasn't going 100%. We all know he was not going 100%. Don't get me started with that, please. Don't get me on a rant here because all those videos, there's no way he beat Ronaldo on a bar, what is it called? The freaking Travesaño challenge. There's no.
Well, you gotta hate, bro. CR7 is
bro.
old.
You know damn right. All that. Don't get me started. Move on to the next match.
All right, next match. Since William doesn't like I show Speed, it's what's the street fight? The unsanctioned match, meaning that if whoever wins, it doesn't matter. That's kind of dumb. Anyway, unsanctioned match between Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. By the way, the reason I said about it doesn't matter is because unsanctioned literally means that it's a fight that is not sanctioned. So whoever takes it now, it doesn't go on their record, even though wrestling is scripted. So it's kind of dumb to say unsanctioned match. But if they really want to make this interesting, which I know they're not going to do it, and I hope they do, but they're not, they should take it to the Las Vegas Strip. At least be in the Strip for 30 seconds to a minute and then come back. Now, that would be ideal. But the thing is, the stadium's so far from the freaking Strip that it's really hard to go to the Strip. But that would be amazing if we can get that.
I mean, you call an Uber and then have them get in the Uber and then they drive over to.
And while we start the other match, and then let's get over to these guys, and that'll be cool. Unless they record it, let's say on Friday, and they're saying no cameras on this area, so that when they go to the backstage, we start seeing it from the Teletron, and that's all they're fighting on. So that's a good way to do it, and they're coming way back, and et cetera, et cetera. That's the only way I think they can do it. But that's something I'm like that I would like. Technically, it's not a street fight. It's an unsanctioned match. So I'm like, if you go to the parking lots, fuck it. But I don't think there's parking lots in the freaking Allegiant Stadium. I don't know.
No, there is. There is.
No, because it's next to the Strip.
Allegiant? There's parking lots.
Yeah, there is. You been there?
I haven't been there, but I've seen on live feeds
You don't watch the
Matter,
Raiders, no. You don't watch
matter of
the
fact,
Raiders.
when Chipotle had their conference this year, we were in Allegiant Stadium. All the buses that they take, the shuttles, they park in the stadium, like on the parking lot.
No, that's right. That's right. Sí, cierto. It's because I don't watch the Raider games, so
I mean, I'm a Raider fan
I was until I woke up.
until they draft. What's his
I
name?
found God, and God gave me the eyes to show that Eagles is the right path.
Yeah, until they throw 5 picks in the game, and then it cost me a fantasy championship. Yeah. Thanks.
All right, I'm gonna skip this one because I like this one more than the next one. AJ Lee versus
Hold
Becky
on.
Lynch.
Wait. We didn't even pick.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
Nobody
Oh,
picked.
that's right.
Not even you picked.
No, I didn't even pick mine. I just said that she go to the screen. I got Drew McIntyre. He has to win. He needs momentum.
Because it's unsanctioned, I'm gonna have to go Jacob Fatu. I think he's more of a ruthless fighter than Drew.
Man, needs Samoan.
Exactly. He don't care about anything. He's a werewolf. There you go.
You're a werewolf. There you go.
Oh, my turn. I think Fatu.
Fatu.
I don't like Drew McIntyre. I don't think he needs.
Why?
I don't think he needs a push.
You're crazy.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay,
He's the one of the
okay.
best on the mic. How you gonna say he doesn't need a push?
I don't care if he's the best.
Dude, did she just say he doesn't need a push?
Jesus Christ. Let me guess. You want Sami Zayn to get a push?
No,
God.
no.
All right.
Tell me 3 wrestlers that are better than Drew McIntyre.
Men's and women's, or just men?
Men's. We don't talk about women here.
Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar's a part-timer. Roman Reigns is a part-timer, and Randy Orton just came back from a part-time. So, no, I need a full-time employee.
Full time.
Exactly.
Still, I don't like him.
Then you're just being a hater.
I don't care. I don't like Drew McIntyre. Never in my life would I like Drew McIntyre. Never.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Okay.
I'm just
the
saying.
player still.
All right, so that's basically Drew McIntyre and Fatu. All right, and then we all had the vision earlier, and then of course I'm gonna skip this one because I like this one a lot. I don't know why it's the 3rd match. Anyways, the 4th match: AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Champion. No stipulation at all. Take it away, Emmeline.
Okay. I think AJ is gonna retain the IC championship.
Wow.
Yeah, I think she's for her finisher. I think she's gonna do her finisher, the Black Widow, on Becky, because I don't like her either. I don't like a lot of wrestlers, but she also sucks. Becky, I'm talking about Becky. Don't worry. AJ Lee's like pretty much the person that like more than Becky.
I mean, even though, well, I guess she said AJ Lee. I don't. Becky is the best in the world according to Sports Illustrated.
That's cap.
But obviously, I see Becky winning this match. AJ Lee I like AJ Lee, but she's part-time, and I'm pretty sure, okay, you already had your little run. Let's go ahead and give it back to Becky and bring the title back into WWE so we can continue pushing the title with more, Viola Kyria and Bayley and all that storylines that they got going on. So I think Becky's taking it.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, because AJ Lee hasn't really been back. She hasn't really been back as we want to see her as a full-time employee wrestling other girls. I'll be surprised if AJ Lee wins. I wouldn't hate it because I really don't like Becky. And I don't think Becky deserved that belt. They should have left it on Lyra. I was a big Lyra guy. And it sucks that for Lyra, when she lost the belt, she just went to backstage. No, yeah, we don't kind of care about Lyra no more. And that's something that hurt me as a fan because Lyra's a younger girl. You want to push your younger stars. Y como se llama, unfortunately, I have Becky Lynch winning. I don't know who's going to dethrone her again. But if AJ Lee wins, I want her to stay and keep on working that belt because that is the worker's belt. Everybody knows if you have the Intercontinental belt, That's the worker's belt. You need to show up. And AJ Lee, you cannot give a part-timer that belt. That's all I'm saying. So I got Becky Lynch winning 1, 2, 3. Cheating tactics, of course. Cheating time. I don't think she'll get a clean win.
No. I mean,
And she shouldn't. This one looks fun. A fatal 4-way for the women's tag team. Irresistible Forces, which is Nia Jax, Lash Legend, Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss, and Bayley and Lyra, and the Bella Twins. I'll go first because I hate it that it's the Bella Twins, and I know for a fucking fact they're gonna give them the belts, and I fucking hate that. And if it happens, I'm turning off WrestleMania, even though I probably don't plan to watch it anyways. But I mean, it'll be on my phone. That's all I'm saying. On Saturday, it'll be on my phone. But I really do think the Bella Twins are gonna win it just because it's the fucking Bellas.
Are they cleared?
Well, they're scheduled.
I know they're scheduled, but I believe they're having issues with one of the Bellas getting them cleared to wrestle.
Weren't they there on SmackDown the other week?
No.
The most recent episode where they all came out to attack each other again, no, the Bellas were not there.
I thought they were. Oh shit, they're not cleared. Well, they have till Friday, but okay. If they're not cleared, expect a surprise entrance probably.
I mean, to replace one of the Bellas, or like you mean
To replace the Bella Twins. Like who are the ex-champions? Oh, it was Rhea and Io, huh?
Yeah, and then you have the Kabuki.
And Io's not Io Sky, la otra way. I think they're missing out WrestleMania, bro. They haven't scheduled.
Well, so that's my point. Like, if the Bellas aren't in, I'm pretty sure they will replace them with the Kabuki Warriors.
So I'm guessing they're gonna wait till Friday. And if the Bella Twins are not clear, they're gonna put the Kabuki Warriors. If the Bellas are not, if they are cleared on Friday night SmackDown, I have a feeling they're gonna put Io Sky versus Asuka.
I mean, they kind of got to.
They were building for that. That's why I'm tripping out. I'm like, why you guys have not put it? I'm like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the reason. I'm pretty sure the reason is they're waiting for the Bellas. Because again,
they
don't
don't
drain with the Vision storyline and injuries, and potentially Liv Morgan and her injury concussion protocol. I haven't seen Raw either. So I don't really know if they touched on that yet.
Yes, and that's something that we're missing right now. That we haven't, both of us haven't seen Raw. Maybe they already announced it and we don't even know, and we're just talking shit. But that's where I agree with a lot of these the guys who do this full time when they talk about Raw. WWE does not have a contingency plan. Like their contingency relies on are they going to be cleared or not. Like the Gunther Braun Breaker. They're waiting for Braun Breaker to be clear, and I'm like, no, just make the fight and get something else for Braun Breaker if he comes back, or make him miss. It's okay. Save him for another week or two. And that's something that I'm really hating about WWE. That they keep adding, or they wait, and boom, at the last minute. And I don't like that. Are you going to sleep, Nina? Or are you getting up?
No, I'm just getting up.
Just getting up. Okay, anyways, for this match, the Lash Legends win. Oh, no. I said Bella Twins. If they're clear, the Bella Twins win. If they're not clear, it's going to be Lash Legends or whatever they're called. Irresistible Forces.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'd have to agree. I don't think Bayley and Lyra would get it. Charlotte and Alexa Bliss obviously just lost it to Rio or whatever. And I don't see the Lash Legends retaining. I think it'll be the Bellas. Now, say it's Kabuki Warriors. I mean, I'm on the same page as you. I think it's gonna be either the Bellas or Lash Legends.
Hola. Es tu prima. Hola. Dile cómo estás.
¿No hablas español? She muted it.
Espérame. A ver. Say hi.
Hi.
That's your cousin and your tío. Sí, tu tío. Dile hola, tío. Dile hola, prima.
Hola.
Sí, tanto la mano. All right. Ya te voy a pasar.
Is it her baptism?
Yeah, es la de ella. The last baptism I do.
For now.
No. What's up?
For now.
No, that's it.
Uh-huh.
¿Cómo se llaman? Emmeline. Who do you have winning?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and agree with both of them. If it's the Bellas, but if they're not cleared, then I'm gonna say Alexa and Charlotte.
Wow, oh, you think they're gonna get their belts back?
That's if the Bellas aren't.
See. Yeah, and I didn't know about them getting cleared. To be honest, I didn't. But I think they are. I think they are.
Hopefully.
It's a big. It's money talks, and Wrestlemania and Las Vegas has it. All right, so then the next match, this one's one of my favorite ones. It's the Seth Rollins versus Gunther. It's one of my favorite ones because I've really been digging Gunther ever since he got this freaking look that he's been retiring everyone. His little freaking his laps and shit. No, hold on, espérame. Give me a second. Or talk it, Melon. Tell me why you like this feud or why you hate it. I'll be right back, but just tell my people why you love it or hate it. Seth Rollins, Gunther.
Okay, so I think Seth's gonna win, and I don't like this feud very much because I want it to be like Rey Mysterio or Gunther versus Gunther at WrestleMania. So it would have been like a retirement match. But since that's not happening and he got cleared right after Seth Rollins stepped in, then I guess at was it SummerSlam that we said? Yeah. I guess SummerSlam I want it to be a match at SummerSlam where it's Dirty Dom versus Rey Mysterio for a retirement match.
Yeah, I mean, I really do hope Gunther does not retire Rey. That's all Dirty Dom. And that's why, in a way, like if you're continuing with this thing about him retiring old legends, I'm like, okay. If you need help to beat Seth Rollins, I guess William has a point when he said, "Oh, that means he can only retire old people. Like he can only beat up old people." Right? That's his take. I've always said that if you want to continue Gunther as a monster, whichever feud you put him in, he has to destroy the opponent. Like he has to destroy him so it can be believable. Why is he retiring legends? You already retired Goldberg, John Cena, AJ Styles, potentially a Brock Lesnar. Who's next? Who's left? Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, CM Punk.
You forgot one.
What other legend? Oh, R-Truth.
Well, yeah, but he also said Goldberg.
He said Goldberg.
No, I did say Goldberg. He was the first. Yeah.
First one. No, I mean, obviously, yeah. Like I said earlier, like it's you're retiring old people. The issue with his story arc that they built for him is there's only so many legends you can retire that are still wrestling. Randy Orton, you can't retire him yet when let's just say he wins his title. That if he just won a title, that means he still got some in the tank to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
You know, CM Punk is the current champion. That means, yeah, he's pushing 50, but he still has some in the tank to keep going. You know, like so it's like I think all the feuds they gave him, beside Goldberg, obviously Goldberg was already done. And John Cena was obviously done too. But I think from John Cena to AJ Styles, it was too close together in the time frame to make that happen. I think they needed to spread out at least if you're gonna make him a retirer, at least once every 6 months or once a year retire somebody. You know, because you only have so many old legends that you're able to retire. You were trying to get Jericho to come back to retire him. Jericho said no and decided to stick with AEW because he's still not ready to retire.
Is that official, or are you just saying bullshit?
No, that's what I read online on some articles. So I'm pretty sure it's official. You know, it was.
Do you really think they wanted Jericho for 1 year and retire him, or did they send him like, "Hey, we're gonna give you one fight, and this is just to retire"?
I mean that part I don't know. You know, like I didn't read too much on it, but according to the source, that's why Jericho went back to AEW. He's like, I'm not ready to retire. He's like, I still want a good run. I still want to keep going for a bit. You know, and look at AEW right now. He just made the list, right? You know, he brought it back.
He left WWE. He left WWE because he didn't want to do the list, just for him to renew contract with AEW and bring back the list. I'm like, because he was like, no one, from what I heard, he was already in fumes over there. Like, no one liked him anymore. Like, ya salte, you know? And that's why he brought the list, because everybody's been missing the list. I do have Gunther winning, and I hope it's clean. I don't think it's going to be clean. I just hope it's clean.
So, I mean, in this case, I have Gunther winning. Braun Breaker, I mean, I think Bumber's gonna come out. Will he spear Seth? That's one thing. Will he just his music interrupt? That's a whole other thing. Does he come out as a masked man and pretend to be part of Seth Rollins' group and then eventually spear Seth? I think that's gonna be the most logical thing because they want to keep going with this masked man storyline. Eventually, that will be the end of the masked man storyline. You know? But yeah, I think Gunther wins this.
Gunther wins this, and you know what? Let's do this one first because I know that she wants to talk about this. She wants to talk about Liv, so we'll save her for last of night one. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton and Pat McAfee. Let me just put it this way. Everybody's right. What they're saying that it should have never been Pat McAfee. Everything that Pat McAfee is saying is also a good thing. Is just saying it from the wrong guy. We didn't want him to do that. Like, who's Pat McAfee? You're not even a wrestler, bro. You're just a voice, and that's it. Both nights that he talked, it's true. Everything you said, it's untouched, right? It's untouched. The way the worst part is that last, when was it on SmackDown? You were talking shit on CM Punk. Like, bro, you're on SmackDown. Like, I know you wanted to get your leg back against CM Punk, but you're on SmackDown. Talk shit on Cody and hype up Randy Orton. What are you doing talking shit to fucking CM Punk? You're watching the Angels play, huh?
Yeah, they just his second home run of the game.
I saw. I'm like, what is he watching? I'm like, it can't be raw. I'm like, it can't be raw. So yes, this feud, it should have never happened. It should have been Drew. I will keep saying it, and I'll keep saying it. You could have still brought that. I'm listening to voices from Randy Orton because he could have used. Even right now, they're not fucking booing him.
I mean, obviously, when Drew lost the title to Cody, the only reason I'd be okay with it is Cody loses it to Randy. Only reason why. If Cody doesn't lose it to Randy, then I'm just like, what the?
Yeah.
I don't care if Drew went to go film Highlander or whatever he went to go film. That part, I don't care. It's like, bro, like, obviously, there's a reason why they're not booing Randy. You know, people are just done with Cody. It's that simple. Like, you know, and yeah, I get it. The whole story arc being built with the whole Pat McAfee was a whole botch. You know, that just ruined the entire feud. You know, but it could have been someone else. Yes, it could have been, I don't know, someone else, just anyone, not Cody. I mean, not Pat. You know, it's like, I don't know.
Y cómo se llama? And I'm like, whatever little momentum the Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton had, it kind of died with Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
Like, unfortunately, you know, like this feud did not need Pat. They could have easily just said fucking Randy Orton's crazy and he's just talking on the phone and that's it. A split personality type of guy.
I mean, that's what they did with Bailey, right? For some time.
Yes. And what happened? They just ignored it.
They scrapped it, yeah.
They scrapped it. Like, no mames, like, that was stupid. And I was looking forward to that. I'm like, okay, Bailey's something different for Bailey. And I'm like, what? And we're back to Bailey being regular? What the fuck? And I'm like, or you could have just used someone else. I'm like, you could have used someone more interesting. I really hate this feud. I really do hate this feud. Emmeline, how do you feel about this feud? I know you don't watch SmackDown as much, but the poquito que mirates, ¿qué piensaste?
So I'm really sad to say this. I think Randy Orton is winning. I don't want to say it, but I still like Cody Rhodes, but like I think Randy's gonna win.
That's good, but
with the help of Pat McAfee.
Yes, I mean, the only other good savior for me that I'm okay if Cody wins is if he turns heel during the match. Like if he just goes for a straight low blow to Randy Orton.
Look,
that's a heel move, bro.
I'll take this take instead. I mean, I'll gladly go with that take. I mean, but I think what's going to happen will be Randy turns on Pat and then still beats Cody, and that way he goes back to being a face and he's your champion. You know, and it's like the best of both worlds because at the end of the day, nobody really wants Pat. You know, so it's like, let me go ahead and turn on Pat. Everybody's going to start treating Randy because of that. And then there's an RKO on Cody, and that's game 1, 2, 3. And he becomes a face.
He becomes a face. That's not a bad take. Not a bad take. I'll take it. I'll take it. But it's TKO, and TKO has a lot of power. Emmeline, let's get to it. Well, the moment you've been waiting for, Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vaquer. La primera.
No.
La primera.
No.
Why? Why do you want Liv Morgan to win so bad? What's so special about Liv Morgan?
I love Liv Morgan. You know that. You know that. And not only that, I think that Stephanie Vaquer has been a champion for a long, long time now, and it's got to give up. It has to. The title has to given up to Liv Morgan. She's the only right choice for that.
Stephanie McKenna has only been champion for like 3 months.
That's still a long time.
Cody has been longer champion, and you like him.
No. I think Stephanie has been longer.
Well, from his second run, yes. From his second run. No. This is his third run already, huh? He wins the belt from Roman. He loses to John Cena, beats John Cena. He loses to Drew, beats Drew. Oh shit, this is the third run. Oh shit.
Wow.
Dang, it's already been 3 belts already? Fucking guy. No, but the Stephanie McKenna, I agree with you in a way because I'm as much as I love seeing her wrestle, and she's good at wrestling, not just the devil's kiss. The actual wrestling that she does, she's good at it. El problema está que if they were to allow her to do her promos in Spanish bien, she would obviously pues va a haber language barrier, right? So a lot of Americans are not gonna go towards her. And Liv Morgan, she's just loud, bro. That's all she does. She's like, yeah. That's why I hate her.
No, you can't do it like that, bro. Come on now. I don't care what you say. Nah, she's bet. I don't know. I mean, I expect a really good match between them.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
The build up. I mean,
The build up was good.
Yeah, people want to say what they want to say. That was a good build up. That big ass on the forehead. That's the best build up you could get. You know. Obviously they kept. It was kind of like a Brock Lesnar and Opa Femi type build up where they were just beating each other after every single episode. It was just beat up, you know.
It's funny because I would think that I thought I was gonna get old when I saw that they were beating each other. I'm like, dude, come on, like you guys need to save something, but they're not really showing anything, you know, like se chingan, se tiran y ya. Se chingan, se tiran y ya. And I'm like, okay, it's been a good build up. I'm like, I like it. I just maybe because I'm too much of a Vaquer fan because I love her wrestling. And to give it to Liv Morgan, which she's a decent wrestler, she is. And she's good in the mic, but she's just fucking loud. Like when she starts screaming, I'm like, I hate that Roxanne was paired with her because now she's doing the same thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what Liv is. She's obnoxious. That's I think that's her character overall. You know, she's just an obnoxious brat, you could say. You know,
in a way, yeah.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, she's a great wrestler. You can't say she's okay. No, she's a great wrestler.
She's good. She's not great. She's good.
You could easily put her up there with one of the greatest. You know,
greatest.
I mean, who else?
Yes.
I mean, you could put her with Rhea. She'll throw you a banger of a match. You put her with Charlotte, banger of a match. I mean, they haven't had it, I believe, but I'm sure she could put on some good showdowns with most up there. Why? Because she's very compatible with a lot of them. You know, that's why Triple H has her like up here. You know, so it's
I don't know. I think her mic and her looks keep her up there.
No, because in my opinion, Alexa Bliss is better looking. You know, and they don't have her up there on the pedestal. Maybe because Alexa Bliss also doesn't give her full time because of her kid and family, whatever she has going on.
She was up there.
Yeah. She was Sister Abigail, you know, during that era.
No, before that, she used to have all the belts.
I mean, that was, you know, back in your time.
That's the thing. I know that was a bad time, but I'm saying she was that. She was that.
Yeah.
Everybody has her moments. Como for instance, for me, Bailey's a great wrestler. Like she, like an American, like Chad Gable style. But she does it. She sucks in the mic. I'm gonna be honest. She sucks in the mic. Even when she was with her stable, she sucked in the mic. So I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bailey. I'm like, you don't connect. Lyra, amazing in the ring, but she sucks in the mic. And she's young, so she'll get better. Roxanne looks like she's gonna be great in the ring, and I can see why they paired her with Liv. Why? They're both short. They're both screamers. So maybe she can catch from that style. But Liv Morgan's going to win. I don't want it to win. And I got sold that she was going to win solely based on that fucking concussion. Or, yeah, that concussion. Because I'm like, if Stephanie was a 50-50, Doing that injury on her just pushed her to the side where Liv Morgan's gonna win now.
And see, I knew she was gonna win the minute she won the Rumble. That's simple.
Exactly.
It's talent. It's God gifted talent, but that's what Liv Morgan is.
She's not gifted like that, bro. She's been fed all her life, all her career.
Now she has not. Just because
she's like Roman, they give her chance.
No. There's a difference. Roman, that was just terrible. Liv was actually good from the beginning. And she's just getting better as it goes. Roman.
She didn't even like her name. She didn't even like her name. She wanted to be like Jelly Belly or something like that.
She likes it now. That's all that matters.
Okay, so all three of us got Liv Morgan winning.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to night 2. The other night that you guys are not gonna watch. Now this one, I might miss too because we're gonna go do my wife's nails and Lupita's nails and
but you don't have to be there.
You don't.
Well,
you don't have to be there. And it's not like you're gonna do your nails. No. You say to yourself, your wife's nails with Lupita being your daughter. Yeah, they could go together. Mother-daughter moment.
They can't drive with nails with hot nails. That someone has to drive for them.
You could drop them off and pick them up. You could order them in Uber. You could do. There's so many options nowadays.
We're going to Jason's. That's what we're going to Jason's to do her nails.
And you could watch WrestleMania right there. Be like, hey Jason, I gotta put something on. There's some real shit.
I'll probably take my Fire Stick and watch it.
Well, there you go. See, I'm sure he'll be cool.
He'll be talking shit and he'll be annoying. That's why I don't want to do it. All right. So then night 2, which is my favorite night, I do believe it's only 6 matches, but I do believe they're gonna add one more. And I'm thinking it's gonna be the Asuka versus esta way, Io. Or what would be the third one? I don't know which one would be another 7th fight. But it's literally Obafemi, the ladder match with Penta, Jade Cargill, Rhea, Sami Zayn, and Trick, Demon, Dominic, and CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. The way that they have it listed, I'm shocked that Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio are going to be the co-main event. The way that it's set up. I don't know if they're going to follow that, but usually they always follow that. Which I'm shocked.
I'm with you. I think you're right. Demon is too much of a strong character for Dominic. It's wasting it. Like, I love Dominic. I just don't. I really don't like his wrestling. I like him on the mic. I really do. But in sense of wrestling, I mean, we've always said it. He's, what is it? Largo or whatever we call it. Large body.
Lethargic.
Eso. So it's like, he's very slow. So it's like a regular Finn could beat Dominic Mysterio. Like, you don't need the Demon for this. Demon should be used for, bigger moments. Like, I get it. It's WrestleMania. You want to use them at Mania. But it's like, well, it should have been for somebody else. Or it should have been a 2v1 handicap match with JD. Then go ahead and come out with the Demon.
Yes. Y ¿cómo se llama? And like, even if it was Finn, I would understand if fucking Dominic goes over him. But if Dominic goes over Demon Finn Balor, that's really like, oh, guys, like, I know you guys are trying to push this kid, but the more I see him, honestly, the more I see Dominic, yes, you're great in the ring, but you should change your style because you're not lucha, bro. Like, yes, he does some cool ass shit, don't get me wrong, but he's not lucha. He should definitely change his style. And the thing is that if he changes his style, he might go more boring.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And I like the coward. He plays the coward right. He does it perfect, but then, like, you can only do the coward so long before you become a comedic character. And right now, they pushed you as a double champion. And I don't know, like, for me, it didn't hit. He got injured 10 minutes. He's very injury prone. I got Demon winning, but I'm not interested, especially if it's a co-main event. I'm not interested. It should have never been the Demon. But I do have Demon winning.
Yeah, I mean, we're on the same page. I think because it's Demon's gonna win. And there's no way they put Dom over Demon. It's that simple. They shouldn't. And obviously, this will be the end of the feud. So I believe this is where Dom or Finn comes out on top.
Yeah, Emmeline, do you get your boyfriend winning?
First of all, he's not my boyfriend. He's married, happily ever.
Oh my God!
He has a wife. Secondly, no, I do not think he's gonna win. I think Demon is gonna win because, like you guys said, Demon is a really good wrestler and he could beat pretty much anybody. So I think he's gonna win.
Yeah, and this is another one that I'm like, wow. A it went from one of my favorite feuds. I'm like, okay, we got this shit. Rhea versus Jade. I'm like two of the most pushed girls, and it took a turn, bro. It's so boring. I don't know if it's Rhea's fault, but Rhea can't do much, And I think it's Jade that she's just not connecting with anyone. And then you gave her a stable. Like you don't need. She didn't need a stable. She did not need a stable.
I don't know, man. It's obviously like we said at the beginning of the show. It's very underwhelming for a lot of these matches, and obviously this being the championship match for the women's, it should be more elevated, more oof, type factor in it. But like you said, it's just not there, and we both can't pinpoint what it is or why it is, or they're not compatible with each other. But again, like this build is just like, ugh, it's just like I don't know if it's because once again, TKO and Triple H and WWE whatever are just trying to throw Rhea in our faces again, like always. And it's just for her to break her nose and then drop the title again because she broke her nose. So it's just gonna be one of those moments where I'm just like, well, here we go. Rhea Ripley. It's like Rhea and Roman basically. It's essentially the same thing because obviously even though she's not main eventing, how many times has she not fought at WrestleMania for a title? I believe this is the third or fourth time.
Y luego, I've noticed something. I've noticed this trend as before when they would do pay-per-views every 3 months. Every 3 weeks, where it was like infested with pay-per-views. I'm like, I always said, you don't give a lot of time to pay-per-view matches to be built up. And now, and I noticed this last year as well, but last year was kind of made it safe. They're giving 6 weeks for WrestleMania to be built. I'm like, sometimes I feel like 6 weeks is too much for some storylines, not for all of them. For instance, you win the Royal Rumble. That's in January. This fucker wins the Rumble. He chooses CM Punk, and then we have to wait almost fucking 10 weeks for his shit to like finally last. No está para mí, en mi opinión. Some matches are not meant for 6 weeks to be built up. Some have to take more time, or some take less time. Look at this Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. Yes, Sami Zayn should not be there. But if it would have been Melo, those 3 weeks are perfect. Those three weeks que tienen is perfect build-up. You don't need more. And I think for Jade Cargill and Rhea, I think it was that. These 6 weeks is just a bust. It's a really fucking bust, bro.
Again, I obviously comparing them to, you can't compare them to guys, but comparing them to the guys, in that night with Punk and Roman, it's like their mic work is like 20 times better than this.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks, but it's what we're getting. So,
and it's funny because if you would have had Liv feud with Jade, I feel like that match would have been more like ooh, like ah. And then you have Rhea over here with Stephanie Vaquer. It would be also oohs and ahs. Like I feel like the chemistry would be there for both because of the way that Liv Morgan is. That she is a better on the mic. I do believe she's better on the mic than Rhea. So she would bring something out of Jade. And then I feel like Rhea, because she's decent in the mic with Stephanie, I'm like, you would have that chemistry. But it's a miss. It's a miss. I do believe Rhea's going to win because Jade Cargill has been a flop as a champion.
I'm on your end again. I think Rhea is taking the title on this one.
Emmeline, do you got your old ex-girlfriend winning?
Rallies, no, I think Jay's gonna win. Plus, she's not my girlfriend. I never liked her.
I thought you did like Rhea.
No.
What? I never knew this. I thought you always liked her. No, really. I thought you liked her. I thought you liked her. I'm not trying to be funny. I thought you liked her.
For real?
Yeah, for real. No. Like before Liv Morgan came in and stole Dominic from her, I thought you were a fan of her from there. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. So you're only choosing Jade because you don't like Rhea then?
Yeah, the same thing I did for
Drew. Hey, don't get me wrong. I don't like Rhea. I find her very boring. Her character, because I'm like, oh, you're just too dominant. Like you win easily and you're a monster and all that. But she's a good person. And I don't like monsters as good as faces. For Jade Cargill, I always said they can make her a badass heel but she should be what Rhea is, a dominant force for as a champion, as a heel, and that didn't happen, and that's why I think Jade Cargill's going to lose. But if she would have been the heel in this match and a dominant force, it would have been something different, and WWE didn't know what to do with her. Sami Zayn, Trick Williams. It's been a good build up, but it should have been Melo.
Now, well, I mean, I'm glad it should have been Melo. It's obviously not Melo. I don't think they want to start Trick and Melo yet. I think they want to hold that back a little bit, and that's the reason why this happened. But I do feel like, yeah, Melo should have been on there. Whether, I mean, I don't know. I think the crowd lost, or Sami lost the crowd already. I don't think the crowd is following Sami anymore. I think it's officially over. His run is over, I think. In this case, does Trick win to start the feud with Melo after post-Mania? You know, again, if that was the case, then why the hell did you strip it from Melo? You know?
You know what's the sad part about the Melo thing? That Melo, once he got the U.S. title run and he went defending it, that fool put on banger after banger after banger. Like, we even said it ourselves. I'm like, we're probably going to get Dragunov versus Melo, and Dragunov is going to go, he's going to turn. He's going to be a heel. We were thinking that, and then for this shit to happen, I'm like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, is Melo injured? I'm like, what's going on? And I'm like, even till this day, I'm still believing that on Friday they insert Melo as a triple threat. I'm like, but I don't know. And him as a triple threat, I'm like, can give Sami Zayn a better way to turn heel and keep Trick Williams as a heel. Because I like, hey, Sami, you already lost the people. There's only one way to go. You got to make him heel. But I don't want to see Trick Williams as a face, though. And I don't want to see a double turn.
No, I mean, I don't think I think I don't know if WWE is giving the fans what they want, but I think obviously the fans obviously want Trick. In this case, I want Trick with a championship.
Oh yeah,
but I don't know. I mean, I really don't know which direction they're going with, and obviously, again, like we just said, obviously, Melo not being there is just like a big what the hell, you know.
And the way I see it, I'm like, okay, if you guys want to keep the title to Sami Zayn, I'm like, having Trick Williams lose is gonna look fucking bad and it's gonna backfire. I'm like, if you guys do a double turn, I'm like, I don't like that. I'm like, I don't want to see Trick Williams as a good guy yet. I'm like, I want him as a bad guy. I'm like, but there's one way to save it. I'm like, you add Melo. I'm like, turn Sami Zayn, make him win, doing a heel move on Melo while Trick Williams is out or something. That's why you keep Trick Williams as a heel. You make Sami Zayn a heel, and you keep Melo as a face. And then we still have something going on. But WWE doesn't listen to A Toda Madre podcast with their WWE takes. So suffer, guys. Suffer. You guys are going to do a double turn, and it's not going to work out for Trick Williams if he wins. We want him to win, but we want him to win as a heel, not as a face. Also, fun fact for you. The whoop that trick on this intro, that's not part of the song.
What do you mean that's not part of the song?
That's not like you go to YouTube or go to WWE and put Trick Williams song. That whoop that trick does not exist on the song.
Well, no, I mean the fans just made it up. It's kind of like the "You Suck" with Kurt Angle. You know, it's not part of the song. The fans made it up. Yeah. But
what's it called? But they can he can't sell merch that says "whoop that trick."
Well, no, because obviously it belongs to a certain band, a group.
36 Mafia.
Yeah.
Or a certain movie. Hustle and Flow, which is a good ass movie. Yeah. Whoop that trick. Get it. Don't watch that movie, Evelyn. Don't watch that movie. It's not for you. MLN, Trick Williams, Sami Zayn. You better not say Sammy or I'll go to Atlanta right now and slap you.
We're not in Atlanta. So that out of the way.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
Well, not Atlanta, but yeah, we're Metro.
I mean, I have to fly to Atlanta. I'm not going to be able to fly to your little backyard.
I have 3 words to say. Whoop that trick.
Yeah, that's right. Even though I have Sami Zayn winning.
You're lying.
I have Sami Zayn winning.
Oh my
god. No, I think the scenario is gonna be the same as the hopefully the Randy Cody, where it's like, okay, it's just a placeholder because we don't want Trick pinning Melo.
Yeah, that too. And
So-
it just sucks, bro. It just like it doesn't make any sense, you know? Like fuck it. Even if they're too young right now, The Rock and Stone Cold had 3 WrestleMania matches. How do we not know that Melo and Trick Williams cannot have 3 WrestleMania matches? Freaking Kurt Angle had a SummerSlam match, and I believe he had a WrestleMania match or another SummerSlam match with Rey Mysterio. How come we can't have that? Like we had so many repeats on big pay-per-views. I just don't like fucking Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. How many times they went in WrestleMania and SummerSlam?
Yeah.
John Cena, The Rock, back to back. ¿Cómo se llama? Who else? Oh, Cody and Roman, back to back. Technically CM Punk and Roman Reigns, back to back.
I mean, yeah, sure. I'll give it to you. Sure.
Triple H and The Rock. Undertaker. Oh, Kane and Undertaker have like 3 matches. Shawn Michaels and like you see, like it's okay. Like for me, all right, you would have done it for the U.S. title. Trick Williams wins. I'm guessing they're losing now.
It's bottom of the 9th, 10-10, 2-on for the Yankees.
And let's say that, ¿verdad? Okay, boom. ¿Cómo se llama? Undertaker. No, what was it? Because Trick Williams loses for the U.S. Maybe in unos 3 años, Trick Williams is the WWE champion or the other champion, the world. I forgot what's it called, world heavyweight. Yeah, Melo is the opponent, and that's for a different belt 3-4 years later. Like it's okay. Like you don't have to freaking. And then they do a retirement match later on in life, unless Gunther's still alive at 60.
Yeah, Gunther takes him at that point. He'll take both of them.
Yeah, so I got Sami Zayn because I don't want to see Trick Williams as a face. That's the only reason. Because that's the only way if Trick Williams wins is gonna be by him being a face, and I don't want to see that. And
future feud I want to have with Trick Williams. It's Trick Williams with Little Yachi because right now, if Trick Williams wins the U.S. title, then they're gonna have fun, of course. But later on in WWE, Melo turned on Trick, which leads to a match at whatever PLE, and it just becomes a feud.
That's all. I mean, their feud in NXT was great because they were technically like best friends, Melo and him. And I believe Melo betrayed Trick. Oh, who was it? Trick Williams betrayed Melo, right? Because that's when he turned bad, I think, or good. I forgot how it goes. And but that's because Melo came to WWE. I mean,
yeah, it was Trick Williams. Yeah,
to the big stage, and Trick Williams became like a big deal, and then TNA because no one was gonna bench Obafemi.
Until Brock Lesnar stops him writing his checks.
We'll see, and that's okay. So we'll bring up the other one though, because I'm saving Obafemi. We're getting the Penta versus Javon Evans versus Dragon Lee versus JD McDonough versus Rusev versus Rey Mysterio. It's funny if we had podcasted, William, the 3 weeks that we missed. I swear I forgot to text you, but I was gonna tell you someone's missing in that match because I'm like a 5-man ladder match does not make sense. I'm like the poster looks too stupid, and then like I think a week or 2 weeks later, Rey Mysterio. I'm like I knew it was gonna be a high flyer. I'm like, and I didn't know. I'm like, is it gonna be Rey Phoenix? Is it gonna be on the Escobar guy? Is it gonna be Grande? I'm like, who is it gonna be? I never expected Rey Mysterio, and Rey Mysterio literally lied to WWE's face saying I'm injured. And as soon as Gunther came out to fight Seth Rollins, he's like, I'm not injured anymore. I'm in the ladder match.
I mean, is that really how it went down?
Yeah, that's how it literally
There's
went
no
down.
sources on that. Come on. Yeah, no, I think obviously WWE knew. And obviously, like I mentioned to you in the text message, yeah, it's going to be Dom retiring his dad. Because I believe Rey Mysterio had said he wanted to retire at Clash in Paris or whatever.
Yes.
Coming up next month. Clash in Italy, whatever. And obviously in one of the cutscenes, Dom was like, let me go talk to Adam Pearce about this deadbeat. You know, that's making it seem like, all right, I'm going to make this a retirement match or whatever. We're going to handle this over in Clash in Italy. And that's where Rey retires.
Yes. And then, of course, Dominic is going to need a big win because he's going to take a big L in WrestleMania.
We'll see that in a second. But in this ladder match, I mean, I'd be okay if Rey Mysterio gets injured the night before, just like, I don't know, maybe last year, and then you get a replacement. It has to be another Rey. Why not Rey Fenix? It'd be the perfect. I'm still for, hey, put Rey Fenix in that match. Start planting the seeds for that brotherly love feud. It's like, it's that simple. Like, even though I'm not saying, hey, start the feud, I'm saying start planting seeds. How? Hey, I was in a ladder match and I beat you. I beat you, so it's like it's start planting those little seeds so that when you start building the story, you use this ladder match as an example, and all this, other stuff that eventually would build up into it.
I'm okay with Rey Mysterio there.
I mean, what is he gonna do? Just watch everybody else do their thing?
Yeah, I was looking at the match. I'm like, who's gonna take the what's it called, the Canadian Destroyer or Mexican Destroyer off the ladder? And I'm looking at the whole thing. I'm like, oh, there he is. I forgot about you. You're literally right there, and you're only there in this ladder match for that one reason alone, because no one else is gonna take a fucking
JD
McDonough. There's no reason why he's in there. He hasn't been feuding for the Intercontinental at all.
Remember, there was a tournament that happened off screen.
Yes, somehow. And you can tell Javon is there because he's a high flyer. I'm like, all right. Rusev doesn't make sense other than he has been feuding with Penta in a way. Yeah. I'm like, he's there to take he's there to make those big, que te voy a tirar bien lejos and all that. That you need the big guy like Sheamus and shit like that. But when I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm like, JD, you're there for the freaking Canadian Destroyer, because I don't think Ray will do it. Ray is too old to be handling that. Dragon Lee, maybe. I'm like, I don't think Javon will do it. Rusev is too big to do it, even though he's off the ladder, so he doesn't really have to do much. But I'm like, Jay McDonough has taken some serious bumps, and I'm like, and he's about to make a WrestleMania moment with Penta.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think it might be him, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind him actually putting out a match, but like you said, I'm pretty sure that's the reason why he's in there too. Somebody's gonna take it, and like you said, it ain't gonna be Ray. If it could be Rey Fenix takes it, but it might not be him either. But yeah, no, I think it goes that way. I think he takes it from the top of the ladder. He has to. Somebody's going to. I think it's gonna be him.
Yeah, that's my direction, because I'm like, there's a reason why they're putting Penta in a ladder match. I'm like, and the reason ain't for something cheap. I'm like, it's gonna be for something for WrestleMania moment. The question is, are people already pushing for a Javon Evans belt? Do you think he's too young?
No, I've never heard anybody push for him, but sure. I mean, I guess not. I think it's not even anywhere close for him to get a belt right now. He hasn't even had legitimate matches to talk about. I thought his first few was going to be with Kofi, but I guess that died off. And obviously, he was in the chamber, and that was
nothing happened. Yeah. And I think that's one of the reasons why they put him in this match, because he didn't really show anything in the chamber, like nada. And this is moment to shine. Have a WrestleMania moment. Have that OG cutter of the ladder, on top of the ladder.
Yeah.
On who? Dragon Lee.
Yeah, I mean, because again, nobody's doing anything to Penta up there, and obviously Rusev now he's not break the whole ring if they fall together. And then you have Ray's just too old. So yeah, it's just Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, and Javon Evans who are going to be doing majority of the stuff up there, and obviously.
Yeah, JD and Javon for sure. I have Penta winning though. He's got to keep the title.
Yeah, Penta's retaining. It's that simple. Unless if Rey Mysterio actually wins, and then he puts it on the line against Dom versus Career, and Dom wins the title back, which I don't think is going to happen, because why would he give it back to Dom? Like,
that's not fair for Ray though, getting a belt and retire, so he loses two things.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll face Penta, your belt versus my career, or your mask.
But no, because if you do that, Ray is losing.
You don't know, because it's more fair. But if you do the mask versus belt, it's more interesting. But if you do retirement, like career versus at this point of his life, career versus belt, it doesn't make sense. But mask versus belt, hey, we might have another Cholo run.
No, he does have the beard. He does have the beard. Yeah.
I got Penta winning. Williams got Penta winning. Emmeline, who do you have winning?
I have Penta winning.
Penta.
Yeah.
And then of course, before we touch the main event, that I'm shocked that this is the opener. Originally, it was supposed to be the ladder match was supposed to be the opener. I'm reading now from what I'm seeing. Obafemi and Brock Lesnar are opening, and I recall something that Brock Lesnar, when he got pissed at WrestleMania, I forgot what number it was, when he faced Seth Rollins, he was pissed that he was not main eventing. There was a Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch. With that WrestleMania, he got mad that he was not the main event, so this fool decided to go on first. That's why when Hulk Hogan was talking, and you see this fool come out all pissed, it's like it looks like all random. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And it's because Brock Lesnar was pissed that he was not the main event.
Brock Lesnar goes Brock Lesnar's way. It's that simple. That's why he's going first again. He's not main eventing. I'm going first again. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna walk out. That's it's that simple. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go do my thing after I finish this match in 2 minutes.
2 minutes? He's gonna squash.
It's gonna be a squash. You really think he's getting beat up every single week for it not to be a squash? This match is not gonna go 10 minutes. You swear?
You know what they're gonna that's bro.
We're in Vegas, baby. You know what that means? Suplex City, bro. All the bets are gonna be up there. Everybody's gonna be, saying it's gonna be.
You don't understand. If he squashes Obafemi and Gunther retires him, Gunther's not better than Oba.
Yes, he is. What do you mean? Gunther has a better career. He retired Goldberg. Goldberg would whoop Obafemi like nothing, bro.
No.
Look what happened with the Fiend.
Obafemi only lost one time.
To who?
To that Canadian guy.
And it wasn't even Goldberg. My point exactly.
You're stupid. So you really have Brock Lesnar watching him in 2 minutes?
Brock Lesnar is gonna completely destroy him because Brock Lesnar is the beast, man. That's the part people seem to understand. Like everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's gonna be a great match." Oh, but it's so over. Like, yeah, they're making him over for a reason because everybody knows Brock Lesnar is gonna win that match. Ain't no there's no way Oba power slams Brock Lesnar, throws him off the rope. And yet, Brock Lesnar has yet to land any punch on Oba for a reason, don't you think?
Right.
Yeah, because it's gonna be a squash.
A squash.
It's gonna be. I promise you, no more than 5 minutes. No more than 5 minutes.
There's one that you know how este se mete con Hancho. Este güey, ¿cómo se llama el Santi? And Sancho, I think that's his name. Santi and Sancho.
Yeah.
He said one thing where I was like, okay, I can see where he loses, where Obafemi is dominating. And then he goes for that turnbuckle thing, the uppercut turnbuckle, and that Brock Lesnar moves because of experience. And then this will land straight into the turnbuckle, and that's where Suplex City starts, and he wins because of a rookie mistake. But a squash? You're tripping on the squash, fool.
My boy, you gotta think about powerhouses. Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, what was that? Not the first one. No, we're not talking about the first one back in 2002. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about 6-7 years ago, no more like 10 years ago, when Goldberg had came back and obviously they faced each other. What was it? A squash match. And then what happened again? Another squash match. Like it was Goldberg who beat him in 2 minutes. And then they went and Brock Lesnar got finally his win over Goldberg on a squash match. It's going to be a squash. And people are going to be so mad about it. But what are they going to do? It's Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's going to get his way. Hey, I'll put over, have him beat me up. But the day of my match, I'm going to squash him. You want it or not? You don't want it, then I don't want this either. It's Brock Lesnar. People seem to forget that it's Brock Lesnar.
Damn. And he's going to be free on ESPN.
Exactly. He's like, I'm not even going to get paid for it? No, hell no. Put me like 2 minutes in. I'm out.
If you have ESPN on your cable, you're going to be able to watch it.
I don't have cable. We only got streaming services. I mean, think about it. First hour is free, right? So you're telling me, how long do you think this match is going to go?
If you're saying that it's 5 minutes.
No. How long do you think this match is going to go?
It should be 20.
All right, 20. So you're saying the ladder match is only going to be 30 minutes?
Yes.
Hell no. You're crazy.
You think it's going to be 45 minutes? You think it's going to be a 45-minute ladder match?
You're excluding the entrances? Every entrance is like 5 minutes. Yeah. Let's say 3 minutes.
So it's going to be, 5 minutes and 20 minutes?
That's my point. Unless if you're going to cut the show halfway through the ladder match and be like, okay, change over to ESPN Unlimited because that's where the rest of the match is going. You're not gonna cut them off halfway through the match. It's gonna be a squash.
I didn't think about that. I thought it was gonna be like free open air, until it ends.
Because that's the way I'm seeing it. I'm like, okay, how is this gonna work? It's gonna be like, okay, well, first hour is free, and the minute the hour hits, it's like, okay, it's locked, like lock screen or whatever. Go over to the app and pay your subscription to watch the rest of the match. Is that how it's gonna be, or is it programmed to end in an hour to where you're gonna have time to switch over to a different app to continue watching?
You know what? Well, back in the day, pay-per-view, when you would go like DirecTV and all that, they would give you 5 minutes free.
Yeah, and then they would lock it, yeah.
And they would lock it. Well, so, shit, I didn't even think about that shit.
It's gonna be a squash. Because Oba's gonna get a pretty long entrance. Brock Lesnar's gonna get a pretty long entrance. It's gonna be a squash.
Don't do this to me, William.
Post it. Make this. This is my hot take. My unscripted hot take. Brock Lesnar's gonna squash Oba Femi.
Damn. 5 minutes or less.
5 minutes or less.
Emelin, do you agree?
Yes.
Don't take a side. Who do you have winning for sure?
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar too. Well, I have Oba Femi. Well, the thing is that dude, I just can't take Gunther serious, bro. Not against Oba. Not against Oba.
The thing is, Gunther is gonna be Gunther. That's what Triple H. That's Triple H's guy. You know that.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
That's why he has all these retirement matches lined up for him, because that's his guy. Him and Seth Rollins, obviously, but that's his guy.
That sucks. Just like the main event, CM Punk, Roman Reigns. We've been having wild takes. Everything looks like it's going the Roman direction, bro. I don't think this is a 50-50 no more. Hey, and people have been saying that CM Punk lost all the mic work, all the mic stuff, because he's been looking like a hypocrite.
People just glaze Roman. That's too much, man. I don't care if Punk. People take everything too serious nowadays, and like, bro, it's scripted. It's WWE. Yeah. Like the whole ticket sales thing. I'm pretty sure it's TKO and WWE working together, and had Punk actually throw out that promo. Punk didn't just say that shit off his mind. Like, no, that shit was completely scripted. People were saying, "Oh, he's hypocrite." It's a damn TV show. It's scripted. It's gonna be said, and obviously Roman has done things too that's also hypocritical, But yeah, people are just taking it too serious. Like, I saw one that said, "The Rock still lives free on CM Punk's head." I'm like, bro, it's fucking scripted. And the fact that the Rock's been mentioned so many times makes me feel like the Rock's gonna appear.
Well, it's like if CM Punk, because I'm a CM Punk guy and I don't want him to lose, especially to fucking Roman, because I'm not a Roman guy. I know there's a lot of Roman fanatics out here. I'm a CM Punk guy. If he loses, I don't want him to lose clean to a part-timer, even though CM Punk's kind of like a part-timer in a way. Kind of. In the beginning, before he got the belt, he would fucking leave for a good while. Don't forget about the Drew McIntyre feud. Drew was carrying that fucking feud for 6 months alone. You remember?
No, I mean, I remember.
Okay. So, cuando me estaban hablando los Samoans, que all the Samoans are going to come out, like Solo, Jacob, por decirlo, my family tree, the Usos, Fatu, Roman, and The Rock, y así es como pierde CM Punk. That would be a great way. Okay, like it took all of them to beat CM Punk. Or to beat the shit out of CM Punk, making CM Punk right. You can never win alone.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, what happened to the Usos ever since they lost the championships is like they completely got moved away from this storyline now. It's like, but I mean, it's the same thing. Like, obviously, it's gonna be WrestleMania 40 all over again, or 39, whichever one it was, where they all came out. But it's gonna be that all over again. And it kind of sucks if it is, because I'm like, is that gonna be every WrestleMania moving forward? Like we're gonna have to have these people coming out, like just to make it big.
And that's where it's bullshit. Like that's where it sucks that okay, Roman, you're a part timer, but you as a part timer, you should at least have these 6 weeks available so that you can be there with the promos. Right. ¿Cómo es posible que you're in the main event and the fucking Usos are handling your promos and you're not even there?
Yeah.
And like I said, it's like, I know it wasn't The Rock's fault where they're like, TKO, basically go and do this shit with Cody, blah, blah. While The Rock was telling him, I'm not available, and they still fucking did it. Y como se llama, and that was basically The Rock kind of ruined the John Cena and Cody moment. Like, I get it. I'm like, if the boss is telling you to do it, you're gonna do it, even though you're not interested. And that's where I'm like, if you're gonna come and do something, be available. That's all you gotta do. I'm like, open up your phone. Okay, you know what? We'll set it up right here. I'll come on around SummerSlam and we'll end it in WrestleMania. I'll do 3 weeks. I'll open them here in contract right here, contract right here. Boom, boom, boom. Set a fucking timeline. Don't just do shit out of nowhere. Like, oh, here you go. Aquí está mi caca, ten. Now, that's bullshit, bro.
No,
and
I agree with you, and that's the reason why. So my prediction: CM Punk's winning. Prediction being, are we really gonna go back to part-time champion?
Yeah.
Like, or is Roman Reigns actually gonna be here? Now, because if we're gonna go back to part-time champion, it's like, why? You know, like obviously, there's a reason why you guys made this belt, and that was because Roman was a part-time champion back at SmackDown when he had both belts. And obviously, there was nobody defending the championship over here on Raw, which then you brought this belt, which Roman Reigns called the second place belt. You know, now Roman Reigns is fighting for the second place belt, which will be the main belt, because obviously everybody knows this is the belt they want, not the other one. You know, because why? Obviously, Punk and Roman is a bigger draw. I mean, look at ticket sales. Ticket sales are showing Punk and Roman. But again, that's the reason why I have Punk winning, is because I don't see them going back to part-time champions.
Unless TKO. Well, allá no tiene que ver nada TKO porque, como se llama, they're not really handling all the pay-per-views after that. So they should be open in a way. So we'll see. I have CM Punk winning. Emmeline?
Looks like we all had the same answer. I have CM Punk winning.
The only difference is that I have my doubts that CM Punk might win because of the Roman Reigns agenda. That WWE loves some Roman Reigns. And that's one of the reasons why I don't have him winning. I mean, I'm not as confident in my pick as the other choices.
So we all got CM Punk?
Well, you all got CM Punk, though. And how are the Angels looking?
Oh, they lost already. So they were winning when Mike Trout hit the second home run. It was the 8th inning. They were winning 10-8. And then bottom of the 8th, they got away. They went on to the 9th. Bottom of the 9th, they were still winning 10-8. They tied it, and then they walked off. The Yankees walked off on a wild pitch.
On a walk pitch?
Wild pitch.
Oh. Hey, I know that is off the WWE script, but what do you think about that little, ¿cómo se llama? Challenging the plays, the strikes?
I like it. I like it a lot. It's like, I mean, at the same time, I'm just like, bro, at this point, why even have umps? Because clearly the umps aren't happy with it because, you know, they'd be like, damn, I look pretty dumb out here. It's obviously it's like VAR, you know, it's part of the game. People make mistakes. You know, it's one simple ball shouldn't cost you the game. You know, like a bad call is not going to cost you the game. You know, but it's like it's stuff like that where I'm just like, you know, sometimes it's like you need that mistake of human nature in the game to make it good. You know, because you're telling me that a half a centimeter of the ball touches the plate and it's called a strike. It's half a centimeter, but it's got to be a strike because it touched the paint.
Well, it's like the way that the penalties, los goles que Japan eliminated Germany, because the ball was still basically the sphere, the little diagonal part was still in line with the corner. I never knew that was a rule. You pensaba que si la ball ya tocaba afuera, that was it. No, the whole ball has to be passing the fucking line, and because defenders thought that, this was mandaron el centro pidiendo que era afuera. Y les metieron el gol, and Japan eliminated Germany from the World Cup.
How do you not know this damn rule, though? Our own dad taught us this rule. What are you talking about?
But I always thought that the ball, like I didn't know that, like even a little part of the ball, if it touches the line, that's still in play. I always thought that as long as the ball touches the outside, it's out already. Okay. I never knew that it's like, it's como tú dices, the little corner of the ball.
What you mean?
Shut up, fool. I pay attention to WWE. That's my main thing, and hopefully we have a great WrestleMania nights. I'm thinking Penta does the Canadian Destroyer for a WrestleMania moment. It would be amazing. CM Punk winning would be amazing. And 5-minute squash will leave everyone like this.
Would be amazing. Exactly. I mean, he did his Taker, right? He beat Undertaker and nobody wanted it to happen. So nobody wants a 5-minute squash to happen. Guess what? It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
You heard it here first. And last, because nobody else is predicting that.
Say hi.
Ugly ass cat.
Dad.
This is what's it called? The fool from Sabrina? All black fool.
It's bad luck.
So,
Salem. There you go. I call him blackness.
Then the house and somewhere up back there.
Dad.
No, it was he was supposed to be called Toothless,
Okay.
but it was really hard to call him Toothless, so we just call him Blackness.
It wasn't hard. It was just too long.
Wasn't Blackness too long, then?
I mean, yeah. So I don't know why you would change it.
Just as because there's times where the garage is dark and this fucker's in there and los ojos se le miran nomás. And you're like, is that a demon or is that a cat? Oh shit, yeah. Mira. His dad, you know what's funny? His dad is all white.
His what?
His dad is all white.
So how do you get black?
His mom is black and white.
Different dad. That's makes sense.
That's what I told him. He had 4 kids. He had 3 whites with a little dot over here. Negros, ¿verdad? Y luego salió ese. And I'm like, look, Casper, that's your son. That's your son. That's your daughter. Him? I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, that's your son.
I've seen a lot of fruit dramas on TikTok to know that's not.
Am I the asshole for it? All right, guys. You guys have yourself a good night because it's 11 o'clock for you guys. And you guys are past your bedtime. Especially you.
I have a bad time.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
What's your bedtime?
Never. My bedtime is 2 a.m.
Yeah?
No.
No,
What is it?
10.
Damn. I sent my kids at 8.
Well, we send them at 8 and they never fall asleep, so they end up falling asleep like at 10.
Yeah, so that's the whole point for us too. For them to at least get some at 9 so they don't have a hard time. My bedtime is at midnight. Even though I have to wake up at 5.
Fluctuates a lot. Regardless, I'm up at 7 in the morning anyway, so no matter what time I sleep.
Take us to school.
There's times when you text me and I'm like, dude, you're awake, but I keep forgetting that you're over there. So my 5 a.m. is your 8 a.m.
Yeah.
So when you're literally texting me, I'm at work. It's 6 a.m. for me and I'm already fucking it's because I'm working at 6 in the morning. Like today when you're like, we got a podcast. I'm like, oh, this time. It's like Emily wants to. It's mandatory.
Yeah. Yeah, we have stuff to do. She has stuff to do on Wednesday.
Okay. Sí, no, yo tenía el appointment con ese, ¿cómo se llama? I had said 6. It's just that he came in at 6. He had told me 5:30. Era para pagar el rancho del party. So, like, I still have to pay the last money and organize some stuff and el recalentado. Like, I need some tables over here. Like, I'll drop them off over there and just bring them. I'm like, all right, pues.
See, you gotta look for a sponsor to pay for your ticket out here because she's gonna have a championship game, in about 5 weeks.
I know that we're going if you do your 15.
That's 4 years from now.
Ahí está.
That's a long time. I said 4 weeks from now. I need you out here for her championship.
Hey, dude, the thing is that I just wasted all my PTO on this thing, so
It's just for the weekend. You work Monday to Friday. Come out for the weekend. It works out. You can make it you fly out. You go to work in the morning. You get off at 5. You fly out over here. You arrive like 1 a.m. Saturday. You come over here. You sleep, whatever. The game's gonna be on Sunday. Lucky for you. So as soon as the Sunday game ends, you just go back to the airport and just fly back out. And it'll be like you fly out. Let's just say 8 p.m. here. You'll be getting over there at 10 p.m.
8 p.m. or 10 or 10.
Yeah. Like a 2-hour flight if you think about it. So it works out.
Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. So 4 weeks, that would put you at May what?
May 16.
Yeah, because my kids graduate on May 29, I think.
Look, it works out. That'll be the perfect getaway before the graduation. Like, hey, we guys, when do you graduate?
That would be like $2,000, bro. Oh, but you said sponsor. You said look for a sponsor.
Exactly. Get someone to pay for it.
I'll get a credit is mean. No. All right, guys. You guys have a good night.
All right. Peace out.
Peace out.
May 14th.
Ciao.